Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your Avalon Rituals reading. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. This is a reading that I'm going to do with you with the Lenormand or Lenormand, and it's a beautiful method to have a look into every area of life. I'm going to show you the cards on the left, or it's your right now, so that you can see the cards as well. And there are 36 cards, just in case you don't know the Lenormand. There are 36 cards and each card has several meanings, and then depending on where the card is or in what combination you read them, you get your messages. So you could have now a really large reading with this breadth that would probably take, I'd say, you could probably take 45 minutes to go really deep into the reading, maybe even a bit more. Since this is a general reading, I'm going to have a look now for your April, the cards that are around you, that are related to you here, and I'm just gonna see what is the main topic, or what are the main topics that are very close to you. So let's just see how that goes. You are in this deck as well, and you are the lady, no matter of your gender. I always need to decide the card of the person for whom this reading is for, which is you, Cancer. And you are in the first row, number 29, the lady. On the right, we do have the gentleman, which is, again, no matter of the gender. That could be your partner, could be a friend, could be an ex-partner. And let's see how that goes. And I would say we start with the reading now. Okay, so you are in the house of the tree. So that means in general growth. So there might be something that you're focused on where it's related to growth or to stability or to roots. Because it might be that it's an ancestral card as well. So maybe you are at the moment focused on family matters or ancestors or your roots, which could also refer to personal or spiritual development. If you go really to the roots of an issue or a problem, that could be something here. Maybe you are thinking about long-term plans. Maybe you're having a look now really close onto your life, and maybe trying to decide what to do now and making long-term plans. If I now follow the card of the tree, we do see the tree on the left side in the house of the that's the house of the flowers. And the flowers, it's a beautiful card for being appreciated, being valued. So again, there might be something, if you are doing some personal development or a spiritual development healing journey, there might be the root of something you're looking at, might be appreciation, being valued, and therefore in a sense also self-worth. Do you appreciate yourself, right? So that's how you could turn it around here. It might be that some sort of appreciation is growing. That could be something as well, maybe with a specific person. There might be some growth when it is related to creative things, to beauty and the arts, because that's a different thing here as well. Maybe it's about beautifying your life. I would say let's have a look around the cards around you a little bit more. In your house, so when you mirror yourself, you fall onto the whip, which is number 11. This is also the placement of your house. So there seems to be some sort of conflict. It feels like you have an inner conflict because something is nagging on you. There might be the fear of loss or some sort of loss, but if the loss is not related to you, then something is nagging on you. That is referring to some sort of communication, because what I am doing now is I followed your card, which led to the whip, which led to the mice, which is now leading. You see, it's very connected, and I guess if you haven't seen the Lenormand before, you might be a bit confused, so I will just point out the messages here. There might be something related to communication or a contract. Maybe there's a loss of communication or a contract that is it doesn't need to be a loss, it could be the fear of losing something here, related to communication or contract. And there seems to be a decision actually, and I feel like the decision is going to be communicated. Let's see, it might be that you are talking about what is worrying you. It might be that this is not the fear of loss, it might be, or losing something, it might be talking about what is worrying you and what is giving you some sort of conflict here, which might be related to those long-term plans or to your roots or family and ancestors. I do see the other person. So what's very obvious here is that this other person is like next to you. So you are very close in a way, but also you are looking in different directions. That tells me that I feel like you both want something different. Maybe in a specific topic, in a specific area of life. So it doesn't need to be that the both of you are now going separate ways and going in different directions. It might simply be that when it comes to a specific situation, that the both of you have a different view onto this situation. Or you're like back to back and like, no, I want this way. And the other person is, no, I want this way. So the man, and I'm going to fall into the gender role, just swap it for you if you, however you need it, just because of the fact that this card has a masculine energy on it, I would say the man. Just swap it, as I've said, if it is a woman for you. This man is in the house of the clouds. So there is something not quite clear. There is some confusion. And if I follow now this trail, I see that there's confusion either about the inner child. Maybe there's some sort of inner child confusion. Again, that would be if you are very much into personal and spiritual development and very aware of those things. The other part could be that there is some sort of confusion related to children or related to a new beginning. That could be the other option. It seems like that there is some sort of new beginning with this person, and because it's a very short trail from the man, I go to the child, which leads to the clouds, which leads again to the man. So there's something that is definitely unclear related to the situation of the child. I feel like I might be able to find more information about this. There is a decision when it comes to this new beginning or child. There is a decision where there is going to be a change actually. This decision is either a decision in your love life or is a decision where there might be a change of heart. There might be a decision where you feel like you need to follow your heart in this matter. Yes, there are some conflicts, and the conflicts along those around this inner child or new beginning seems to be the conflict that I mentioned at the beginning. We do see the heart and the stork and the fish, so it seems like there is a change in your love life or related to you following your heart, which is also a key. A key seems to be following your heart. And I do see there is going to come in some clarity for you. Clarity also about the challenges that are here, and the challenge could be support. The topic of the challenging issue could be support, trust, loyalty, or friendship. I also feel like there is going to come in a new flow. There is some sort of new flow, maybe even abundance coming in a specific area of your life. There might be, it's really interesting because when I now have a look onto the cards around the child, which I'm using also because if I mirror you, you fall onto the whip, onto the sides, and then onto the child. The whip can always mean something that comes in quite suddenly. But as you can imagine, the whip is also a card of cutting something away, cutting something short. It might be in this how do you say this? The 4 cards here. That might be that there is suddenly a new beginning, but that is again there is some conflict related to that. It might be that there comes suddenly a new conflict in your life. That could be a situation as well. Or that something is being cut away, cut short, which then again leads to a new beginning. Maybe you're letting go of something here, and then that might even clear out the conflict energy. Also, this new beginning, as I've said, is also related to the other person here. So the thing is, the ring, because I feel like, what is the constellation here for you guys? Are you just friends? Are you colleagues? Are you husband and wife? It's not really clear, I have to say, because the ring is relatively far away. We do see this new beginning energy. There is something related to your love life or to your emotions. And also the anchor is on, it's next to the child. So the anchor could also talk about work. So the topics around, the main topics I'd say, around the child, which is then the new beginning or the child energy, is work, stability, might somehow related again to a specific house. Could be a change in your, there could be a change in your environment, that you are moving, settling down. Maybe it's time for you now to settle down, and you're going to receive some, or you want some sort of help and support, but that is somehow blocked. It might be that some sort of stability, or let me just see. Yeah, like I said, it could very well be that this is a situation. It's very interesting because we have so many cards around the child energy that could talk about different things. So it's very difficult for me to pin it really down, because as I said, we have the heart. It might be that you are at the moment in a complete transformation of your life. So there could be something clearing up in your love life. There's a decision, something clearing up, a positive change, a new flow in your love life. That could be one thing. The other thing could be also a decision related to your work life. Maybe you're working from home. That could be something here as well. Also, I do feel there might be a potential of you being self-employed or being independent, and there comes in a new flow of abundance, I feel, as well, when it comes to that area. And then there is this private life situation. It's either related to your house, it is related to your private life or your inner life. Maybe there are trust issues that you have within yourself, where you have a conflict with, and that you're dealing with as well. So that could be something. I do feel the cards, if I now look again around you, there is the energy of the Tower. Now, the Tower talks about being independent, could be being self-employed, yes, but it's also being independent. Could mean that you withdraw, or that there is some sort of withdrawal in your immediate environment that might be a little bit confusing at first. But we have the best card of the whole deck next to this energy, and also related to you and the other person. So something is going to clear up, and I do feel there's going to be like some light that is being shown onto things that weren't quite right for you, because there seems to be some sort of conflicting influence. But I feel with the sun, having the sun in this situation, the sun is long-term success and happiness. And also, when there are cards that are not so positive or not so beneficial, the sun card is softening the effect. So, trying to define the situation around you guys here, it seems to be that there's something, it might be about letting go of something, a change or a withdrawal. I'm not so sure if this is about a separation yet. between the two of you, even though you're facing different directions. It feels more like the two of you have different views when it comes to a specific situation. I do see the ship next to this person. So this person, A, might be, even though I said you are in a way very close because you're next to each other, it might be that this person is far away or wants to go far away. Maybe this person is also looking onto the journey. So this person might want to move or go on a trip, on a journey, or go far away. It might be the indication for someone from a foreign country that plays a part here. And we do have the fox energy, which is always a situation that talks about, okay, be a bit careful, be a bit mindful. It's the balance of fulfilling your own needs, but then also being aware of not taking from others, I'd say. That is the energy that is connected to this other person here as well. So the fox energy can be difficult if you don't have the right balance here. And it seems like there's some sort of influence where your own needs or the personal needs of this other person play a big part, have a strong influence here. What I want to do now is I want to go a bit in your further environment and see, okay, we do have something nagging on you here again. There might be something, and you have the fox energy now as well. So again, the balance between my own needs, finding your own needs, and being mindful of other people as well, and not taking from others. Sometimes this is an energy of not really illusion, but how would you say? It's not the deceit energy, but if you thought something is different than you expected it to be, that might be an energy here as well. It seems to be something about balance, because we have the house and we have the park here. So the house is your private life, it could be your inner life, and the park is the opposite. So there might be some conflicting energies of your inner life, your private life, and your outer life, or your social life, or a specific environment that plays a part here. For the other person, I actually now do see that there is this withdrawing energy. And we do also have a blockage here with the other person. It might be a blocked communication or a challenging communication with this other person. And what I also see now, if I mirror the other person, yes, we do have the luck card here, so a situation in general seems to get better. But also we have the coffin here. Again, that could talk about the ending, which I was talking about earlier already. A decision to let go of something, a decision to end something is here, related to the other person as well. But then again, there is this new energy, the child energy. So maybe this is about closing a chapter and starting a new chapter. But there seems to be, again, the clouds surrounding this energy, which is it's a bit unclear now energy. Like I've said, I haven't figured out directly now who this person is for you, because the ring, which would be, of course, a connection, a relationship, or a partnership, is relatively far away at the moment, which doesn't mean that it is not a relationship. And also the heart, the love card, is relatively far away at the moment. Again, it doesn't mean that the two of you are not in love or are not in a relationship, but it seems like at the moment what's more important is that you are facing this issue, this conflict here, where it's about closing a chapter, starting a new chapter, where it feels like the two of you are at the moment looking in different directions. The advice I would give here is really try to understand the other person's perspective, because I feel like that might help to clear out some things. Last but not least, I do see the best card, and I know I said it before, but especially now I want to say it again, because it seems like that's an important aspect here as well. The best card of the whole deck is connecting the two of you. So, and also the confusion card. So yes, we do have the confusion and something not being quite clear yet, but I feel strongly this is going to shift and there will come in luck or success depending on what kind of relationship this is for you. I hope that resonates. If so, leave a like, a comment or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.